Hey, what's up? I am currently eating, so it's going to be just a moment before we get started. But as the stream title suggests, I have unfortunately met my demise. And have to kind of start the grind all over again. Luckily, we were planning for the fact that I could die, so all my contingency gear is, available. So it's not like we're starting from nothing. And I have a freaking super sick amulet that I got from a gamble. But let's see. Switch to the game scene. I also started Mercenary to play around with their abilities and stuff, since I hadn't done that yet. Feels really nice to play. But let's go to the witch. This is the new witch to replace the old witch. And just gotta adjust my headphones here. We've got, like I was saying, this sick amulet. I gambled it with +1 level of minion skills. So I'm in Act 1 and I have +3 because of the amulet. And then as soon as we get to Act 2, I can potentially get +4 with just some real easy crafting. And we're in the process of just over leveling a little bit. I personally believe if I wanted to, I could clear the rest of Act 1. That is my belief. But I'm going to play it safe and go through the rigmarole of over leveling and farming through Act 1 a little bit more. You can see my setup right now is a little different than it was. I'm basically just using the archers and I'm using their ability along with Flame Wall for just giga clear, and then really nice boss burst damage. You'll see when we get to the Executioner here that it does a ridiculous amount of damage, primarily because we can stack 12 gas clouds because we're using scatter shot and we have 4 skeletal snipers. So we can stack 12 gas clouds, and when we blow them up, it takes over half of the Executioner's health. I just have to get to him first so you can witness this beauty in action. Here he is. Do I have all my archers? I do. Okay. So, we wait for the chop. We let him marinate for a second. And then you can see basically instant death because he marinated too long. And that's just kind of where we're at the moment as far as like what we're doing to level. We're just kind of running through the village and taking out the executioner and then reloading the zone. But I'm gonna eat a little bit more before I get stuck in. While I do so, I hope you guys are doing wonderfully this fine Thursday evening. Sunday, I think I'm going to stream some Final Fantasy. Haven't really decided yet. But it's what I was thinking of doing. Excuse me. Ugh. It may be in our best interest to, after we gain this level, to go into the manor and do manor runs, because doing manor runs allows us to kill both the candle boss, but also the act boss, and a much larger area to gain levels in, gain experience. So could pay off more in the short term. Let's see. Let us see what is going on over here. I have a long path. This is corner, so I think I have to go this way. Yeah. I did see for the first time while I was doing this farming the boss arena be on the right side, and that was really weird, kind of trippy. It was a interesting adjustment. Alright. That takes care of that. Ooh. Nice little send-off gift. And this door, I don't know why. I don't know if I just need to clear all these guys out. I'll try it. But the door doesn't seem to like work anymore. Yeah, like I don't get an exit from this room any longer. I'm not sure why I don't get an exit from the room any longer. I just don't. So, let's get into the manor. We should be more than strong enough to survive this area super easily. really shouldn't be any kind of problem, any kind of anything at the end of the day. Another one. Oh, the worst one yet. Wow. That's so bad. Is that the low? It's the lowest roll it can get. Dang. Can't believe. Can't believe. It's nice though, because you can kind of counteract the negative pretty easily, since it's only minus whatever, like mine's minus 14, I think. Yeah. So I just threw 2 fire runes into it. But that 50 cold res is super convenient. Nice some rares. Stairs, please. Another uncut support. Checkpoint. Oh, another one. I have to replenish my stores a little bit since I had to use so many uncut support to not fix, but start this character after losing the last one. This is going to be the first time that I don't enter the manor going northeast, but it could always circle in around itself. The increased revive rate feels super nice on this character. Come on, SRS, do your job. Is this the entrance? It is, yeah. First time I've had the entrance in this direction instead of the other. It's different. What's this? Bronze Beard Horned Crown. Reduce movement speed, increase armor energy shield, and reduced effect of chill, ignite, and shock. And some life. That's not bad. Not bad at all. My hand placement is wrong. What is this? Living blood. You are taking physical damage. I see. Thank you. Nice, nice. That worked out. I wasn't even expecting it to explode. It just kind of happened. Ouchie. Augmentation order. I'm like trying really hard to like use the poison gas, but I really just need to be casting firewall and pretty much nothing else to be getting through these tight quarters and stuff. Because SRS will do more than enough, and the added fire damage from the firewalls for the archers is just going to do plenty. See if we can't find our candle friend. Unfortunately, I feel a little bad considering that this is kind of a repeat of Tuesday's stream, considering we were doing pretty much all of this on Tuesday with the last character that died. But that's the danger slash appeal of playing hardcore. It's the idea that you don't just have infinite lives to just bash your face against the wall to solve a problem. Gotta put a little bit of effort into pre-planning and making sure that you're making the correct choices. Nice and easy. And you know, that's kind of why we spent time over leveling because it's just super easy to make progress if you're just a little bit ahead. And I haven't even used Pain Offering once yet, which would again be a pretty big damage bonus. I like that gem cutters are dropping more regularly. That's a really nice addition that they did with the buffs, that they addressed some of the issues that people were having. Pretty sure. It might have been jewelers that they buffed. And seeing as we've bought Candlemas, there's really no other, like, thing here, no other, objective. We're just looking for the stairs to go down. And then taking out this boss is going to be absolute cakewalk. I'm kind of wondering if, like, we can phase one him really fast, right? Like stack up all the poison, do the explosion, and then if it'll, if our cooldowns will be back in time to phase two real fast. It looks like it, considering that they're just RP talking right now, and there's enough time. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to realize that it's time for phase 2 already. There we go. And it was that simple. Not even funny. Like, he died so fast.
It against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
It's about time.
That was kind of silly. Kind of silly. Just how easy that was.
We can fight.
You've done the... It seems shadows haunt us both.
Quickly, betrayal.
Alright. Back in Act 2.
Well, my lady.
This outpost seems move swiftly.
Goodbye. We made it back, guys.
So,
Oh, no
the
longer
Malakas.
cold kept.
Strong-minded women aplenty. I approve.
Let's identify our items.
How can I advise?
Since we have vendors and stuff here.
You are seeking past Hyena
Yep. Buy or sell. Let's see. Wow. 15 movement speed is good. We'll hold on to those. These can get sold. These are alright. but I'm just gonna break them down for the sockets anyway. This is nothing. Plus the spell damage, plus the chaos spell skills. I'll hold on to it. Do I think I'll be using it anytime soon? Probably not, but I'll hold on to it nonetheless. There's no. Oh, there is space for that because I had taken out the one from the unique tab to wear. Is there? There is no anvil thingy majigger here. Salvage bench. So we'll salvage once we're on the caravan.
I am the apex.
There we go. I don't know why, again, I'm forgetting about Flame Wall and SRS. I think it's just the idea that like my brain doesn't want to just do Flame Wall and SRS. I like the poison explosions. They're super satisfying. That's my best guess for why I just keep not thinking about it. For sure though, this time, when we get to the end of Act 2, we're just gonna farm the Dreadnought until we're like super over leveled for Act 3. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time and die to that stupid Quadrilla. Might even skip it and just come back to it when I'm at a higher level. Because I don't see the point. You know, this character is so safe, there was no point in me fighting it when I did. I was just pushing what I thought would be something easy to take care of because of how safe the character is, but I was proven very quickly just how wrong my assumption was.
Up there, the leader.
Needed you to stay more still, but I suppose I aimed it wrong at the end of the day. Should have aimed it where I was standing, not where he was standing, and I could have ended this much faster.
Corpses, so little time.
Okay.
You defeat you?
Yes, me. I'll upgrade Flame Wall, primarily just because it's doing some damage, so we might as well make sure that
The beast is
it's good. Let's talk to our friend Asala at
I
the
am
front.
Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you remain. So, with the trail. Yes.
Beast has entered the world. We need to go places. Place we're gonna go is the quarry. Cool.
Seems the Farad'n have been up to no good in the hills of Morden.
Modern. Checkpoint waypoint. I wonder when that patch is going to go live that introduces the checkpoint travel and those other minor fixes that were coming. I wonder if it's already live and I just don't know yet. When we get to a second checkpoint, I'll click on it and see if there's like a thing that popped up. Definitely think that this is the smarter play for leveling though, going for archers instead of for arsonists. It's been a lot more consistent for me at least, as opposed to the opposite. Oh, it is already a thing. That's cool. That's really cool. I already find the entrance to the mine. Definitely want to over level a bit, and I'll probably do it in the next zone, but it might be honestly a lot faster for me to just do it here. Because there's no major threats in this map. Like, you just run into a couple of rares, but there's no boss, there's no sub-boss, there's no like respawnable rare. No unique monster of any kind. This is a cool little rope bridgey tile area. That was interesting. Azure amulet. Increased mana regeneration. Don't mind if I do. We need some exalted orbs to make our amulet better. We did find one from the boss, but we need many, many more. Which definitely means we're going to be farming the frickin' scarab for a while. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I actually like doing it because it's something that I can do while I'm doing something else. So it makes for nice like multitask content. You can have a YouTube video or something playing in the background while. Ooh. Yeah, I would love to not have to use summon Raging Spirits at all. Because I hate having these freaking... Either that or having like freaking flame wall... What's it called? A flame wall MTX that makes it so that they're not as bright blocking the floor as they are. Speaking of MTX, has any of my MTX been updated yet? Nope. No, it's the same stuff from before. That's unfortunate.
All part of my plan.
Oh. Yeah. Hmm.
All part of my plan.
Oh well. Oh, wellity, wellity. Gonna eat a little bit
We're
more.
left down here to die, or worse.
Try to wrap up my dinner here since just about done with it, honestly. Okay. Nice and easy. 2 more points over here, and then we make our way to this wheel. Which will be real nice. Oh, yeah, I said I was gonna do a little bit of grinding, a little bit of leveling. We're gonna do it in the quarry. We'll full clear it like 2 more times. That would be smart. That would be smart. Let's see. Go this way. Nice little grind down session here. Augmenters. Yeah, if we could get like a spirit roll on our amulet, it's not going to be very high, obviously, because it's a really low tier amulet. But if we could get a spirit roll on our amulet, that'll be monumental. Also, I didn't realize it before, but I think I did it on this one. Yeah, so adding quality to a scepter increases the amount of what's it called? Spirit that it gets. So qualitying a scepter, which I wasn't doing because, you know, those artificer or whatever they're called, they're not artificers, but like the chisel thingies for wands and scepters seemed like they didn't fall all that often or drop all that often. So I was just like, should probably save these until I have something like major. But the 20% extra spirit was major by itself. Kinda nuts. It was kind of silly how it all came together. This game 100% seems like, compared to PoE1, is going to be huge for stat stacking from what I've seen from some videos and just people talking in general of builds. I saw a video today of Monk that was doing Pillar of the Cage God along with the gloves that do like an in-stacking thing, and it was ridiculous how how good the clear was. Like, the dude was clicking, right, like using his attack, and just half the screen just got hit with an electric wave of damage because of how much increased AoE from the Pillar of the Cage God. And then all the damage you get from stacking the other stats. It was just mind-boggling just how good it was. That could be definitely a end game goal kind of thing for a future character. So since they did the patch with the checkpoint travel, I wonder if that also means that chaos skills have been buffed, because that was part of that patch too, wasn't it? In that patch notes or whatever. I suppose I would actually get more mileage here by finding out the answer to that question myself instead of asking hypotheticals to you guys. Let's see. Search Path of Exile. The issue with deployment of this patch was the result. Okay. Capacity to fast travel between checkpoints, done. Passive point respecking has been made cheaper, done. Shortcut to open skills, advanced information display by right-clicking the skill on your skill bar. Nice. That's nice quality of life. You can now compare equipped flasks while using gamepad. Added chance charge to the currency exchange. Button to your guild hideout while interacting with the waypoint. Okay. Endgame and monster balance. This is just talking about random abilities. Stuff that's not really a thing to me. Honor damage now scales down based on distance to enemies. You now take up to 35% less damage when in close range, tapering as you're further away. Fixed a bug where damage over time was dealing a bunch of damage. Skitter golems no longer use basic attacks and instead will just explode, as their attacks were largely unavoidable when in melee range. The Serpent Clan burrow and ambush attacks have improved visual telegraphing. Volcanoes from the Fissure now last half the duration. Added keyword hover for honor mechanic. Okay. Skill balance. Rolling slam, second slam now deals 50% more damage to heavy stunned enemies. Ice shot charge now gains additional projectiles as it levels up. Ice shot charge now target within 90-degree cone. Travel further. So ice shot arrow has been buffed. Electrocuting arrow has been buffed. Barrage has been buffed. Shock chain arrow buff. Sniper's mark cooldown reduced. Nice. Combat frenzy can now gain a frenzy charge no more than every 3 seconds from 7 to approximately 1.5 at 20, so another buff. Vine arrow's been adjusted. Tornado shots damage over time has been adjusted. Let's see. Increased damage growth per level on Unearth. Does this do good damage? It's only level 4. Bone Storm, Bone Cage, Bone Blast, and Power Siphon. Approximately 15% more damage at gem level 25. Increased damage growth per level on Essence Drain, Contagion, Profane Ritual, and Chaos Bolt. Approximately 33% more. That seems like a small buff for something that was suffering. Bone Cage has had higher crit chance. Skeletal Arsonist costs more the higher gem levels. Bone Offering Explosions now have 15% crit. Okay. And that's kind of it for the stuff that I super care about. There's a bunch of other buffs though. Concoction skills got buffed. Hunter's Talisman passive skill tree, +1 charm slot. Oh, passive notable. Added new lightning damage and electrocute cluster. Heavy frost notable. Now causes hits to only ignore enemy resistances if they were positive. So apparently that was not correct before. It is now more difficult to chain freeze enemies by reducing the amount of freeze buildup applied after a freeze has been applied. Cool. Tremors. Bidding support. Give more damage to the command skills of supported minions. Huh. Fire exposure, lightning exposure, cold exposure. No longer penalize damage. Anything else that we super care about? And Venom's been nerfed. Lacerate's been buffed. Bidding support was also buffed, apparently. Ricochet support buffed. Wild Shards, fire strike on a circle instead of a spiral. Decaying Hex has been buffed. Okay. Cool. So aside from the Unearth buff, which we're not even using Unearth right now, hold on.
Unearth is a physical area.
Aside from that, nothing major. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing absolutely wild with Unearth. But a damage buff is a damage buff, and that's what we were asking for. Also, I can get Bone Storm. Didn't even think about that.
Hold down the button for Bone Storm to conjure a...
It's pretty good. I honestly, like, haven't really talked about it much, but I love the little videos that you can play for the skills to kind of teach you about them. That's such a good quality of life for newer players, and also for all of us when we started playing the game, like, to just know how something works and see a preview of it right before spending the skill gem or anything like that. You get to see exactly how the baseline without anything else works out for you. I think that was super cool. Level 20. We're probably okay to move on. Into the next area. I would say we should try to get this first, but truly, honestly, doesn't freaking matter. Last bit of food, I promise. All right. That was so good. It's probably pretty fortunate for me that I have to drive a decent amount to get Panda Express. So I'm pretty sure if there was one within 5-10 minutes of me, I'd be like 400 pounds. I love Panda Express. So very much. So very much. It's not like the most amazing food in the world, but the flavors are just right and consistent enough that I can treat myself to a bit of food that I'm gonna know what it tastes like. Just get to enjoy. I don't know if any of you guys are big into anime, manga, things like that, but I've been getting a lot of TikTok shorts where it's showing me scenes from Solo Leveling, which I read like 2 years ago, the entire thing. And I finally decided a couple days ago to just use a VPN and put myself in Singapore so I could just Netflix Solo Leveling, because, you know, I wasn't about to pay some other service to have to be able to watch something that I could just watch on something that I already paid for. So I watched all the episodes that are currently available. There's one season, and it wasn't bad. However, it's really freaking slow. Like, I think maybe I just remembered it differently, because as soon as I finished watching the season, right, I basically just pulled up the manga again and started reading it from the beginning. And I guess in my brain, I just remember the pacing of the manga to be much more hurried than what's happened in the show in 12 episodes. But the animation's super nice and pretty faithful to the source material, so I can highly recommend a watch, especially if you've read the manga itself. Some of the stuff was off as far as like localization and translating and what's it called? The captioning and all that.
Perhaps that is true. Breathe it in.
How about no? Cool. Level 6.
praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die. Please, take me.
A defector. I admire.
I'm really hoping that this game, because of the amount of people that were playing it, right, has hit enough of a mainstream that we see some sick PoE2 cosplays coming out in like
I know what
upcoming
German he intends to.
convention
One
circuits and things like
welcome.
that. And that's what I'm hoping for. Just some really, really good
Why have we?
The Halani gates are move swiftly.
cosplay.
The Halani gates are closed. Then German Ra must have sick, but there is another way. Sila.
Like, how cool would it be to have somebody like make this like bell chiming helmet thing?
So, the outcasts are Sitya. Let us see. For glory.
All right, let's go through the Trader's Passage. That was interesting. Let's go through the Trader's Passage and then let's ascend, because basically that's how this is going to work.
Creepers and crawlers in dark spaces. How wonderful.
We had such good relics on the character that died. I'm so sad about that. I should have 100% taken the relics out of that character after completing that first trial. Like, I should have put them all into those relic storage. That's a precaution that I'm going to start taking. I might even have some stuff in relic storage because of just finding all the stuff that we found. Hello. Getting sidetracked by things that I don't need to be sidetracked by. And seeing as I don't want to die, probably make sure that I'm paying attention to the things that matter. Namely, my life point total. Nice little chest bit right there. Little boom explosion there. Anything over here? I wonder how good our little explosion trap thing is going to work on Balboa. considering she's pretty tough just in general. I'm sure I have more than enough life to handle her at the moment. Last point on this side for now. We can make our way over to the wheel on the left.
One day, they'll make a statue like this of me.
I absolutely love how they did the voice lines for these characters. I think I found it. Yeah, I think, seeing as these are like the seal tag thingies. Yep, here it is.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
Now, Jingak, I prove myself. Kunjak. Mists of slamming. And dry.
Come on. There you go. Get her. Overwhelm her. Overwhelm her. Now she. There you go. Well done, kids.
Aspen. How fun!
Well done, my skeletal children. My minions. I want to say the exit's the other direction, since I can see the edges of the map over here already. Wow, lots of spiders. Dang. There's a lot more company here than when we first walked through. But maybe it all spawned like behind me. Granted, all of this stuff is spawning in front of me. Could be a flag for after killing Balbala. It respawns, or not respawns, but it creates new spawns for the area. And I feel like that's something I was experiencing back on release weekend, where I would clear an entire area and then work on something in one spot and then come back out of it, and it was like the area was uncleared. I wonder if entering boss fights counts as refreshing the instance and that's why it happens. Could be.
These corpses, an easy distraction. I will feast on your soul! Hold them back while I open the gate!
You got it.
You made light work of that.
Help.
Advance with me! There are 2 more gates we must open!
Ah, we're going up. Okay. This way. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm that impaler person this time. As much fun as that was last time, There was too much like glitchiness happening. I'm just gonna kill her the one time for, I'm pretty sure she drops a skill book. Could be wrong about that. But I'm gonna kill her the one time for the credit, and then we're gonna move forward. Because there was just too much bugginess with like the mobs aggroing and not aggroing and all that, and I just don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just worry about moving forward and getting to the Scarab in the Lost City, and I could always farm that later. But right now, I'm looking at my big power-ups, basically, is what I care about. So getting my skill points for this act and all of those things is much more meaningful to me.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
I'll just flame wall. We're better off just making sure that we've got Raging Spirits up. Than trying to make poison explosions happen. We could almost be at that point where it's time to start considering arsonists over archers. Almost. There's some intelligence here. Oh, I see. I see how the setup is. And then we fight Jamanra, which, again, they really need to add rewards to this fight.
Jamanra? How is this possible?
There we go.
The Maracas will fall! You
Hold on.
are unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sakama, and leave you to the sand!
Oh. Imagine we had died there. I would have been so very sad.
And the Sakamas disgraced me! Rot in the sand. This time, we choose war!
Holy. I definitely should have
We shall finish this
farmed a little bit more before coming here.
today.
Make haste! We must not escape!
Jarman Ra, the corpse.
Quickly!
Is
He
running
conjures the
away.
very sands against us!
Yeah, there's no reason why that encounter
This is
should
no
not have
natural
rewards.
sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Jarman Ra
Yo.
can control the sand. There is. We would have. It might speak to us.
Do
Thank
not wonder
you.
who goes there. I only. If you are the traitor, I will. So,
Cool. Maybe, just maybe, it's wise for us to not rush headlong into the Ascendancy trial. I think I can handle it, no problem. But possibly it is worth taking a moment to make sure that we're doing this story way. I need 2 more exalted orbs for this. I also don't want to just farm the scarab right now because I feel like that's kind of boring. But at the same time, it could be extremely fruitful. And going to Keth at least is 2 of our skill points. Because Keth... I kind of wish that it showed you before you walked in.
Once the seat of power for our people.
Yeah. Because if I go into Keth proper, it'll pop the icons.
The skeleton city of a once great.
See, like now, Kabbalah shows up, and that's plus 2 skill points. Let's see. PoE2, Act 2, passives. That doesn't help me at all. Here we go. Spirit. I did those. Did that. Act 2. Keth. And then the final letter in Dashar is the other 2. Okay. So this is the only one that's available to us now. Dashar is the last zone of the act, so we won't be getting the other 2 skill points for a little bit. Not the end of the world, though. Let's find Kabbalah, the Serpent Queen. Looted Vault. I'm gonna do something about that. I'm over here, like, taking a bunch of damage, struggling a little bit, but I should be not doing that. And I think I have a topaz ring. Do. And I believe it's time to use it. Better than nothing. We are going to lose a decent amount of life from that. 466. I guess not. Oh, this has 24 life on it. That's why. I was like, we're not losing as much life as I thought we were going to. And that would be the reason. I don't have anything down here. I've just been using these 2 quad slots. I have a 3rd quad slot. Okay. But that makes this a little bit better. And we could always shore up these other defenses by
Who goes there? No need to rush.
putting some other pieces on. I also have not been checking the vendors, which is very much so against
Take care. Speak up.
my own interests, since we could be finding +2 minion scepters already, like the one that I just grabbed.
Stay in sight.
So that's kind of big deal. %. Oh, it's the hybrid roll. I'm gonna need to find some Arcanist etchers for this. So yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna have to be beetle farming after all. But we want this over this. And it needs definitely to have the increased spirit roll on it, which there's no guarantee we're going to get. But my bad for not, checking that earlier. Actually, I was very quick to run back out, but I should double check my shields. I'm sure I have a better shield in my stash. This is just something I put on at a lower level. Like this. Lightning res, chaos res. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Maybe I want to take a look at everything for a second. Lightning resistance, 10 cold. I would like something that's got both, like this. That's much better. Wow, we lost a lot of cold res. Oh, because we don't have the dexterity needed to equip this anymore. That's a problem. But it looks like I have enough strength coming from other sources that I can probably just do this.
The Countess has used... We must...
I must keep calculating.
Apply. And now I'm good again, right? I'm too short.
How can I be of...
How can I perfect myself?
Now I'm good. None of my gear's red. Perfect. Yeah, that works. And I could always shore up some more defenses other places. Like I could use some runes to get capped here. And I might just do that. I don't want to, primarily because of the fact that this is all like fluid gear, right? Like I'm trying to swap things out as I can, and the last thing I want to do is pigeonhole myself in some way. It says lightning, cold, and life on it, and movement speed. These are great, actually, but we lose some cold res. But that may not be a big deal. because it will give us a slight bit more movement speed. This is fire and cold on it. No move speed though. This is fire lightning. No move speed though. Yeah, I think this is the call right here. We still keep a bit of our energy shield. And now everything can just use a little boost. So let's see. Let's throw on. We need like one cold. I'll put the cold here. We need what, like 2 lightnings? More like we need 2 fires and 1 lightning. Let's double up the lightning here. Oh, it's right here. And then we'll do fires in both of those. And now, it's not perfect. I think we need to keep an eye out for a belt.
No need to rush.
We had such good items that we lost. Like here's lightning res right here.
It suits you. Blessings.
Life. Stun threshold. Eh. I'll take it because it's got something on it. Also, while this is good, it might actually be time for me to look at what else I've got here. Oh, 11 strength, 7 lightning res right here. Because I have other +1 minion helmets. And this one only has life and fire res. Where this has life, lightning res, mana, rarity. I'm just making sure that another minion gem didn't get like, or minion helmet didn't get thrown to the left side here. Here's another one. I was keeping everything kind of grouped together in the ways that I wanted it to be grouped together for a while, but that kind of fell apart when I started just slamming everything in here. This has no resistances on it, so not what I'm looking for at the moment. Yeah, I want to say that this right here is probably our best minion helmet that we have at the moment. I was kind of hoping for like a Hail Mary enchant on that ruby ring. Ugh. Oh. This is better. Okay. Again, small increase. And then this was 15 fire, and I just put fire in it. This is lightning. Ah, man. I don't know if I can replace that now, though. Oh, but I'm wearing a fire charm. Yeah, I can replace it. so this can go lightning and fire. Desert room. Boom. Drop this back into here. Yeah. So now cap cold, cap lightning, 5% chaos. And we have a fire charm. So when we take fire damage, we'll gain 25% fire res. It's not perfect, but it's where we are. Also, just general here. Just improve our stuff a little bit. Not major, but again, we're kind of playing in a mode that we benefit from investing in ourselves. Just want to double check that I'm not running past the boss up here. And all those gear changes we did boost up our life by about 100. So we got 20% more life, and then just an absolute ton more effective health pool because of all of the resistances we gained. And we are still going to get plus 10 lightning res in this act 2 at the end of it, so. I should be picking these things up. Amulets and scepters are kind of the one things, and helmets. Amulets, scepters, and helmets, if they're blue, I'm going to kind of try to remember to pick up because of the fact that, we want to be trying to find more plus to minion stuff. It'd be pretty good for us. Be pretty wonderful. I'm still looking for this snake. Maybe right up here. The only real danger I have at the moment, as far as like we're concerned for ourselves, is chaos damage. So we'll be hanging out next 2 for a decent amount of time, trying to do something about that. Where is this thing? There it is. Found it. Make sure all my archers are up.
Serpent Queen, slither for me.
Nice.
Your tongue, serpent.
And this is pretty big for us because we get +5 and +5. And that allows us, oh, I've deposited them all. But we can now upgrade to tier 7 skills. I think I'll go ahead and just do that now, because a bunch of those enemies were starting to hurt a little bit. Big jump in power for the summon raging spirits. And kind of everything is gonna get a little boost here. Anything else? I'm gonna grab Detonate Dead. And let's upgrade Flame Wall. I actually need to grab Flammability. As that is our curse of choice. And Flame Wall, I can now take Spell Cascade off of it because that's going to be Flammability. And we're going to put it's that one curse support, this one. Increased effect, right? Yeah. Heightened curse. And that should be everything we want right now, I want to say. That should be it. And we can now just work on leveling up. So, the Raging Spirits should do more damage. Everything should do more damage, honestly, but Raging Spirits especially, since they were tier 4 before. They've almost doubled in level. And Flammability over here. And this is the checkpoint for Lost City. Perfect. Beautiful, just beautiful.
The once verdant city is still mostly intact, but overwhelmed with sand. Pretty.
Yeah, let's worry about gaining levels. And then I can worry about ascending. I proved on the last character that level does not necessarily equate scalability of ascension and all that. Like, we can ascend now if we wanted to, but I would like to be safe since I'm kind of seeing my health deplete a little bit faster than I'd like it to on some of these base mobs, and I can say I don't much care for it. So this may be that turning point where we go into the arsonists. Huh. Something's happening with our power. I would kind of want to put magnified effect somewhere, but I don't know where. So I'm going to put it on detonate dead. We're going to change that. And... oh. I guess we're not at that point yet where we can have 4 arsonists. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'll leave things the way they are for now. But we're gonna want martial tempo on the arsonists. Beautiful, beautiful. And let's see. Ooh. Found it. Okay, cool.
What a disgustingly shiny thing.
Hey. Alright. Oh, did they patch it? I think they patched it. Huh. Yeah, they patched it. That's funny. That was like the one upside of like this whole thing, was that you had an ability to use the game system to your advantage. No more beetle farming. Not the end of the world, though. Here it is. In bug fixes, fix the bug where certain rare monsters will respawn at checkpoints after consuming their corpse. How did they fix it? By making the corpse uninteractable. It's funny.
Long forgotten
And you know what?
shrines.
Fine.
Show me your secrets.
Got rid of an exploit, because that's basically what it was. And it basically just means that now, instead of just farming one mob non-stop, we will be full clearing zones again. Ooh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I got out. I was stuck for a second. I was stuck for a moment. Rare visored helm. Checkpoint. What am I going for first? I think I'm going for the revive faster and the AoE cooldown. No, this doesn't seem right. I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. I think I made a wrong turn somewhere in here. Oh, hello. Let's go here first, because I have 2 rattlers that I need to... Both failures.
I hear you. Take your time.
Let's see.
I shall put this to use.
This doesn't look like anything. Nope.
As you wish.
No and no.
Blessings.
How many alks do I have? I have 11. Do I want to elk this? I kind of do. Wow, that's just nothing I care for. Thanks for nothing. Increased chance to ignite and increased magnitude of bleed. Not necessarily 2 things that go together, but I'm gonna disenchant you, because that's how upset I am. +1 minions. +3 fire spells.
Who goes there?
The gambler is the helmet lady, right? Where'd you go? Oh, here she is.
Quickly. Choose. Or do not.
Random scepter? +1 minions, 33% increased spirit. Huh.
I will take
Not the
this.
worst thing in the world. +2 minions with malice, increased damage, increased life.
I will take this.
Kind of unfortunate that
I am pleased.
it's not a rattling scepter, because I would like to keep my skeletal warriors. Since, oh, hello. Still the same problem. We already have this, but I suppose this has room. Oh. That's nice. That's a nice increase. We need crafting currency for this though. For both of them really, because this could still roll very well. But this is kind of the higher tier. And then we need more etchers. For sure, for sure. We didn't really get anything out of these amulets. This one's not terrible. Yeah, nothing to write home about with these. But I'm gonna hold on to them, because you never know how they might come in handy later. Right, let's go here. Final testament. Is this that shrine room? I'll take a topaz ring. Kind of seems to be the thing that we're finding the least of. I do desire the ability to scour some of these items and recraft them. But that's not really a thing anymore, right? Grab this belt too. Scepters, amulets, helmets, belts. That's our watch list right now. If all our amulet is going to give us is +1, then we might be in for a rough ride. I hope just about to say, I hope that the boss is down here, but hit a dead end as soon as I started talking. Found it. I found what I was looking for.
Left a child to die. He holds a new loyalty now. My king nears.
Not too bad. It's not like melting them like it was before, but don't want that.
Is that a goddess?
Immortal. Please, I ask you.
So what? Did he like pop out of her and like cause that injury to her?
This is what.
I didn't think about the logistics of that before.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what... I will tell your tale.
How could you have forgotten? Indeed. Indeed. Martial level 22 for Trial of the Sekhmet. Let's go to the Mammoth Badlands. Oh, I gotta take the caravan there first. Because we need the horn. And then we go to the Titan place.
A place of ritual and bone. I should retire here someday.
Skill gem. Uncut support. Yeah, after I do the Valley of the Titans, I might even wait till after that. I might wait till I do Zashar for the 2 points in the lightning res, and then I might go do my trial. I'll probably be around level, I don't know, 28 by then. Definitely over leveled for the trial.
A ritual raised from bone. I like these lost men.
Do. This the way forward? Yes, it is. The bone pits.
Pit graves and necromancers. This place just gets better and better.
I think I'm gonna do this way. If I had a tiny bit more spirit, we would be in business. Tiny bit more. Maybe once I have the Infernal Hound, we can consider Arsonists full-time. But for the moment, I think the archers are going to be very hard to beat insofar as making good on progression. Pressing this, thinking that it's the other one. There's the other relic.
It's about time.
Yeah, 5 more spirit and we would have another archer. That's wild. It's wild to consider just how much we could get out of that. Are you near the boss yet? No. Rare effigy. Dead end. I guess we can try going north. This is a dead end. Nope. Nope, it's exactly where I wanted to be. Perfect, okay. All my peeps with me.
What a gorgeous rite. I'm ready.
Perfect.
I suppose I am your better necromancer. These should come in handy.
Did I pick up a flask? I guess I did. Let's turn this in. Thanks. Dang. Okay, this one bricked. It didn't brick per se, but it no longer has the capacity for the increased spirit, which is probably why I should have done this one first. Oh well. Yeah, we'll need some exalted orbs for that. These are both garbage. Nah. It would be cool if there was a step between exalting and regaling. If there was just one step in between them, in which you had an orb that could add a suffix to a rare item. Would it be probably overpowered? Maybe. Another +3 to fire spells, staff. +2 chaos spells, wand. That's not bad. Wow. +3 to fire spells with 114% spell damage on it. That's cool. I like finding cool things. Yeah, and we could always equip a +2 mace. That's not, you know, unheard of. I would just prefer to have a more direct upgrade. Granted, 160, 137, we would lose 23. We could stand to lose that, but I'm not sure how much of the losing the 35% increased damage is going to affect us. That makes sense. Damn. 2,000 life on the minions. They have 4 times as much life as I do. I guess they have 0 resistance though. Probably why they always die. Path of the, or Valley of the Titans. Let's go do that. And then we'll ascend. Ooh. Checkpoint.
Titans lived and died here. What fate wrought their demise? You should have served me!
Yeah, that's kind of something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me about this area. It's the idea that all of these large beings, these titans, would all be in the same spot and die in the same spot. You know what I mean? Like that is a little offset or off-putting for me. Insofar as the lore of the area. I don't know if there's lore tablets that I just missed the last couple times I went through here.
It appears they fought here, died here. A resting place.
Anything up in this direction? Cool. Fire spirits. Definitely don't want these guys falling on top of me. Stink Limp. That's a name. Did I just find an exalted orb? Oh. Yeah, as I find exalts, I'm just going to be spending them on this mace that I'm using. Oh, I can get rid of my relics. Be nice if you could just control-click those into place. I'll go with increased charm charges. Thank you. I'm gonna grab this first. Grab the revive, then I'm gonna go elemental resistances, and then I'll go to the AoE and cooldown recovery. I think that's the priority. Or the order of priorities. Second seal. I'm just gonna unearth for a second because there's a lot here, and having the extra minions would just be nice. It looks like the last seal, if it's not right here, it's gonna be a middle seal. So let's circle around again. Okay. It looks like it was right here in this space that I didn't go into. Could be wrong about that, but whatever. At the end of the day, we have these checkpoint teleports now. Yeah, here we go. So I can just kind of And then it should open up. Or is it? Here it is. Alright. Titan Grotto. Search for the
This
right
was
of
certainly off
flame
limits
altar.
to mortals. How exciting.
I wonder how well we're gonna do this time on this guy. Hasn't really been a problem the last couple times we've done it. It was really only the first time that I came to this fight as a blood mage that I suffered greatly. I would like to, at some point, try to make a hardcore solo self-found blood mage that's not a mage. What's the matter? Okay, I don't believe you. What's the matter? Then why did you slit my throat? Well... that was creepy. That spider with the hole being on its back with the legs wriggling. I don't like that. I thought we were supposed to be able to push small enemies out of the way. Those should count as small enemies, I would think. Hey, friendo.
One still lives. For now.
Yeah, can't forget about the projectiles. What was that? Oh, I could have probably finished this sooner had I remembered to curse him.
You're quite possibly my love.
My bad.
Farewell. Oh, it's warm. And now mine.
One item identified.
This it'll take if my fingers.
So, have to
Do not wander.
Can I just walk up here? No. Okay. Let's... Where do we go? Kalani Gates.
This
Sound the
whole
horn.
operation would be more efficient if they were dead.
Okay.
I am hesitant to allow you access.
Oh, right. I wasn't going to send until I did Dashar, because I can get +2 and lightning res, which I'm capped on, but whatever. The +2 is probably the bigger,
So this is
the
how
bigger,
they bury their dead.
more important thing.
It's rather elegant.
Since I could, with +2, I could do one of these and be done with it. So we have corpse to find here. That's where the +2 comes from. Raider plate. Regurgitating vultures. Nice. Do we have over 600 life now? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't like the vomit vultures. Don't like them at all.
A gift from fate.
Okay. 25% faster, so now we have 50% faster revive. I see a chest. Can't say that I wasn't hoping for a little bit more out of it, but as with a lot of things, you don't always get what you want. I was hoping I'd find that corpse a little bit faster than this, since it's kind of the only reason I'm here. Like, once I have that, I can just go do my ascendancy, and then I can do the lightning res after, since I'm pretty sure I won't be changing out any gear between now and then. Still nothing. And this is the entrance to the next area, isn't it? Yeah, there's a checkpoint. direction. I didn't find the vulture twins either. Maybe in this area over here that I didn't investigate enough. Here's a checkpoint, here's the vulture twins. Yeah, the corpse is probably up there. Did his health refill when I got the kill? It did, didn't it? I could have sworn I saw the health bar grow a little bit when I had just taken out the other one. I wonder if that's a draftable thing, or if there's like a legit bug involving them, or if it's an intended mechanic where one of them dies and the other one gains a little bit of health back. Alright, yeah. I think that the corpse is going to be up here. My final offer on that one. Tucked back here in the corner somewhere. There it is. Found it. And I almost died in the process because I was distracting myself. Oh man. Probably shouldn't be doing that. It looks like we're closer to the exit anyway. Maybe. It's the direction I'm gonna go regardless. It's a room, isn't it? I want to sit. I won't sit. I need sit. There we go. Alright. Off we go. Waypoint, and then ascendancy.
The Faradin. They are still.
Map. Trial of the Sekmas. And let's attack to Shambrin.
You found a letter. When I have the warm nights.
To grab our 2 points. And there's elemental resistances for our minions. Salvage.
I hear you. Take your time. As you wish.
You can have both of these.
Blessings.
I maybe should have kept that +2 melee skills. Right, trial of the Sekmas.
But let's see what power is offered here.
will serve.
You're.
We have met.
Thank you.
Selarim.
Cool. So all of our stuff is still unlocked. We can get some honor resistance using this. Increase maximum life. Increased keys dropped. Bosses take 15% increased damage. Honor resistance. Honor resistance. I think that's as good as that's gonna get, honestly.
Let's get this over with.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm
Find and
somewhat enjoying all
disable all
this.
crystals. Any that are still active when the timer expires will damage you. Okay. Pays to be a higher level. Just saying. I would gladly take another relic. Can you improve your relics? Can you like regal them? I didn't even think to check.
Stand tall.
Did not think to check. I don't need that. Okay. Trying to restore honor. Silver key, but let's look at these. Gain a random minor affliction when you venerate a shrine. 40% less damage, also. And weakened flesh. .25% less honor. Dang. When you venerate a Mariketh shrine. But what is a Mariketh shrine? Is this a Mariketh shrine? It's for the boons. So it's the ones that restore your honor. So we would get minor affliction upon that. Or I could deal 40% less damage. I don't know if I want that, but here, let's do this. We'll do the chalice trial. Chalice is fine. Let's just defeat 2 rares. And then we have to decide between 25% less honor, which like kind of want to do, because the fact of the matter is, if we die, like if we lose out, right? We can just repeat using the quest bar, whatever, the quest offering, and there's no anything stopping us from just kind of spamming that.
My plan.
So I'm gonna do the 25% less and take a second silver key. Let's see. Yeah. It's fine. Another death crystal thing. Even at 500, we'll be perfectly okay. Because we still have honor resistance. So, having a little bit less just means that we won't, you know, necessarily lose it any faster than if we had our total. It'd be worse if we had no resistance and we were relying entirely on the total to be our main source of success here. And that is not the case for us.
Stand tall.
Another silver key. Dang, no matter what, we have to take this one. Greatly restores honor. I'll take the sacred water fountain up here. One rare monster, really? That's something. Oh, they were both next to each other. There's more than one. We're finding a lot of relics. Is that like from a relic effect, or is that just me not paying attention?
Relish your mortality.
Okay, so no matter what, we have to take this gauntlet trial. I don't particularly like this one. You're not always taken to the room you select. I guess it doesn't seem to matter since it's kind of the end of our trial when we get to there. But that's still something. Hello. Should probably pay a little bit more attention so that I'm not taking damage that could otherwise be avoided. I kind of only dipped over here because I was hoping to find more food relics. Oh, here's our first colored door. And here's a green lever for said door. Wow, I'm so surprised that didn't ignite me right there. Yeah, these chests are not very rewarding in here. Trial complete. Another silver key, please. Thanks. Okay. Large sacred water fountain. And honed claws. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do that and we'll go straight because we already know what the affliction is in the next room. So not knowing doesn't matter.
The ritual has been disrupted.
And let's see what this has got. Gain Fountain of Youth, restore 31 honor, gain a random minor boon, gain Adrenaline Vial. I could always just take none of these, right? Yeah. I'm good. Now, I wonder if... No, it's the same one. I was gonna say, I wonder if it changes now that we don't know what it is, but it's not. So, basically free. And we get a large fountain at the end of this. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a little chat thing telling you how many death crystals are left. You would think after all the lecturing I do of my students and telling them how reading directions would be very beneficial to them, that I would be more cognizant of things like that. There's all kinds of little goodies off the beaten path in these. Wouldn't necessarily say they're super worth it, but... Am I done? No. Now I'm done.
Tall.
Big sacred water.
In the desert.
It's the big one.
The foe
All right.
ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
A formidable rock challenges me.
Beware of the burst.
Alright.
No challenge at all.
Easy mode. Also, I picked up some exalted orbs. Dang. I can honestly say I wanted none of that. Okay, I have 1 gold key. Right? Is that a gold key? And 3 silver keys. I'm gonna assume I want gloves. Wow, nothing. Cool.
Greetings.
Purchase. Plus dodge roll distance and increase honor restoration. Increase quantity of key drops.
May that serve you.
It's alright. Oakley dokley. I'll pick these things up. They're not impressive, but oh well, right? How can I make it so that I can pick up this staff? This is how. Ta-da! And we are going to ascend to Infernalist.
It is done. Should you need the gin with use that well.
And we grab our loyal Hellhound. Hey, buddy. And we do this and this for now. Because our Hellhound is slightly more important than the Skeletal Warriors. Dang. Okay, ignite enemies as though dealt base fire damage equal to 20% of the minion's life within a radius of 1.5 meters. I kind of wish I could make that bigger. Not gonna lie. Can I put these in the relic locker? I cannot. Okay. A 17% increase honor restored. Nice, nice. I kind of want to separate things a little bit. We know this one. I think we know this one. This one's actually huge. Whoa. 18% resistance and 17% max honor. Dang. Increased quantity of keys, max life, increased quantity of relics. This one's good. This one I'm gonna put in the middle because that one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. Double sacred water. Both of these are good, but yeah, this right here is amazing. This one for sure is gonna be set. This one, I can't have both at the same time until I get higher in tiers. So it'll probably be something like this. And then maybe one of these. I don't even know if I can fit. I think it would probably be more like, because I think it would be this one, this one, this one, something like that, or right? I'd have to work this again. Yeah, so I would be able to fit one, or no, I could do this. That would be one way of running. I would probably run the increased relic drop, but yeah. That's how that would work. Very cool. I have 3 of these. Area level 28. Area level 28. Area level 34. I would want to definitely gain some experience, some levels before I consider doing any of that. We have a bunch of stuff to go identify, so let's go talk to our best friend. It sucks that we lost those other ones that were on the other character, but it's gonna be okay. You know?
Browse as long as you like.
Let's go. That's pretty good. This is
I'll
nothing.
unburden you. Man, if only you had the movement speed on you. That's a good chunk of life. Wow, that's I'll
terrible.
unburden you.
If we could roll +1 minions on here, we would be in business. It's already not looking super likely. It's not bad. It's a spirit amulet, which could always come in handy later. But I can't say that I'm super impressed by it, because I'm not. Yeah, we need to get some more of those etchers. I want to say that I'm at a high enough level to do some upgrades here. Okay, level 31 required for 9s, but we can go to 8s.
Skeleton.
Alright. Back to Dashar, right? Honestly, it's probably going to be back to nowhere right now. It's just past 9. It's normally when I'd be ending stream anyway. And I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to take this opportunity to just stop here instead of continuing and making myself more tired. So, we're not in bad shape, guys. We made a lot of minor upgrades. Defensively, we are way better off than we were last time. Offensively, we are way better off than we were last time, since we're +4 minions now. +1, +1, +2.
Young one.
And that's definitely not to say anything of the fact that that could slowly get better as well. So, this isn't a bad spot to say, let's stop for the evening. I'll probably play over the weekend a little bit. I still don't know when I'm going to stream on Sunday. It's either going to be this or Final Fantasy XIV. Those are the only really 2 options. World of Warcraft is also kind of somewhere in there because of the new content, and I just haven't played in a while and would like to. But we'll just have to wait and see. But that's it for now. Guys, have a good night. Enjoy your Friday and Saturday. I'll catch you on Sunday. Until then, peace out.